Hi, welcome to Jill's Nomad Survival. My name is Jill, and today we're talking about what you need to do to prepare for a medical or otherwise emergency, and the simple case of do as I say, not as I do. So I'm going to make this one short, and I'm going to do probably a second video to talk about some additional things, but there's really two parts. Part of being nomadic or traveling is usually, or you could be, in a place where nobody knows your name. Now, I was a social worker in the emergency room for a very long time, and I very rarely got any information on somebody. If you're a woman and they bring you in, they don't bring your purse. With men, it's a little bit easier. They actually bring in your wallet. So there's a place to start. But I don't think most people realize that a lot of times in an emergency situation, you get brought in with nothing. So in response to that, there's a couple of things that have happened. One is that they've encouraged people to put in their phone ICE, ICE in case of emergency as a contact in your mobile phone, because that may come with you as a way for medical professionals to get a hold of somebody who cares or at least knows who you are. The second thing I wanted to do is show you this. Can you see that? In case of emergency, and to put that somewhere inside probably the front of your car if you're driving an RV, or somewhere in your trailer or vehicle, whichever combination that you have. And the reason I did that, one is, I made it orange because most medical response people know to look for orange sheets of paper in terms of them being a do not resuscitate DNR form, whether to revive you or not. So they should have a trained eye to look for an orange piece of paper. The second reason you want to make it a bright color, hopefully, is to have it stand out, and then place it somewhere visible, so if they come into your RV or your trailer, or even are digging through your backpack, something that will easily catch the eye. And I did a couple things, and one is I put please call first, and this is really part one. This is just some general information. I'm going to have this posted down below with a link so you can download this as to print for yourself. You can put it in your book of wisdom, but it's really more important to put it somewhere that people can find it. And I put please call first, and then I put family contact, because you may have somebody that's closer to you that can handle your situation, and your family, like mine, is a couple states away, and that doesn't work out. The second piece, which I'll get into at another time, is to have a setup for your first contact person, somebody who knows what to do with your animals, what to do with your stuff in case you die, somebody that's going to deal with all that. So you don't want to put all that information for just any kind of response or good Samaritan that kind of comes by and finds you, like bank account numbers. But it's a good idea to have a pretty comprehensive plan on how to take care of your business. But the most important thing in case of emergency is to have your emergency medical information, your name, your age, any medical conditions, medications, your doctor, your primary care doctor if you have one, and health insurance plan if you have one, a health facility that you wanted to go to if you have a preference. It just saves everybody a lot of time. Now, the problem is if you're traveling, it gets infinitely more complicated, and you can't deal with all that on your one little sheet of piece of paper here. But the most important thing is, who are you? If you've got animals or something that needs to get taken care of in the trailer, it's going to be more important to get somebody to take care of them, because you're going to the hospital. Now, I bring that up because I have been down and out for the last few days having my own medical emergency, and I've been meaning to do this a long time. I've been really lazy about doing it. I kind of have something set up, but I am using this video to get me motivated to get myself on track. So like I said, I'll have the second piece of this, which is what I'll be giving to my emergency people and family as follow-up information if something actually happens to me inside the trailer. I had that thought as I was going to sleep. What if I don't wake up? Because it was that bad. So it's especially really important for the animals, because my biggest fear is to have them in here and me sort of laying unconscious. I don't have a good system. That's probably the second piece of that. I used to have a good system where somebody came out every day, and so there was an informal checking on me. If you're alone, especially if you're in a remote area, I am all about privacy and freedom and things like that, but especially if you're older and you have a medical condition, it's just not a bad idea to have a way to text or email or somehow let people know that you're alive and kicking, even if they haven't heard from you. Because for me, I could be out here a week probably before anybody would come and check on me. I do not recommend that as a system. Again, it's just sort of fallen through the ways crack here. But again, I was reminded it's important to have a backup. So that's going to be it for today. I just wanted to remind myself. I wanted to remind you. Again, I'll get that link below. Maybe not exactly when the video gets up, but it will be there. It will be over at my website, jillelizabeth.net. And we will be back with the road report soon. I've got lots of ideas brewing, just don't have much energy to do much with them. But when I do, we'll see you next time.